Hey everyone, I just wanted to make a quick guide on the well clip. Out of all the different clips, I think this one is the most consistent and I use it in my runs. But the big thing is it doesn't save a whole lot of time unless you can get set up pretty quickly. I've timed it against somebody getting the first try on the infinite height clip, and but it also, I took my time setting up to make sure that I got it, and it was like a second faster. But it's really all down to how long it takes you to get set up. So first, what I do is I come to this little crack in the wall, or maybe not crack, but there's a edge to it, because I'm aiming to get up here in this area. And I'll just get here and I'll jump and I'll kind of scoot to make sure that I'm on this area, because the only weird thing about this setup is that you could put your hand in the same spot if you're over here or if you're over here, and you want to make sure you come at it from this side. Now, if we look up to where Link's left hand is, this is the only place that I actually really check. Once I get my hand right here, it's kind of like I see a pattern in the wall. To me, it looks like a duck or a dinosaur. I'll kind of highlight that for you. And basically, there's this little V shape in the lighter section of the wall. And I'm looking at his index finger, and I'm just kind of putting it where that V is pointing, and just giving it a little bit of space between the tip of the point and his finger. And then once I get set up there, I press the ZL button to make sure, you know, this spot is consistent. And I always look right here. I kind of look at the stamina wheel and I see the tip of the shield. Um, but honestly, I think that's pretty much it. And I jump and it gets me out. And honestly, I feel like you could get set up really quickly there, and I rarely miss it first try. Unlike some of the other clips I've done, I I can get those sometimes, 70%, sometimes 50%. Honestly, this one's about like 95% of the time. Um, and just in case you might be new to clipping out of the well, once you leave this section, I always go towards this weird structure coming down, and I go towards it first and then kind of go to the left. I know some people ask that question a lot. Um, but yeah, that's how I get out of the well. I believe it can be faster. Um, depending on how long it takes you to get set up. That's pretty much the only factor. If you could do that fast, you could probably save a couple seconds. Um, but what I'll do is I'll do it as fast as I can, and then I'll throw up a comparison of the fastest uh, infinite height clip I can find, and see if you guys can't give that a shot. Thanks for checking in.